完全没关系，是我讲的，完全是我记错了。对，拍下来给我们看，对吗？前面有人找你啊？没有，但是因为风格不同，他这是出生。哦。他这是出生。然后你知道吴永胜他们家在干嘛吗？在开发票。然后他们家现在搬来林口，最好笑是吗？上半身钢铁人，下半身梦想。在天，在天，在天。我就是突然刚才来的时候，妈妈想要问他这个学在历史可以学。因为昨天出事情，拿世界签名，拿世界球要拿球，那要给球。好的，各位朋友们 ，Allen Iverson， 欢迎他 ，Hello 。Wow, that's all of us straight up to the chair 啊。好的，各位朋友们，欢迎各位来到今天就是 NBA 篮球巨星 Allen Iverson 的见面会。当然了，其实他之前也来过台北一次，只是很久以前。It's been a long time since he came to Taipei. Long time ago, a while ago, yeah. And it's okay. I don't remember much of the stuff I did like 15 years ago, but welcome back, Allen. 欢迎回到台北。Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thanks a lot.
First of all, how do you feel coming back to Taipei now? Like, like back to Asia now recently. 回到亚洲什么感受啊？
I've been waiting for a while. Obviously, the pandemic had a lot to do with it. I usually come to China at least 2 to 3 times a year. So, obviously I miss my fans, and these are the most loyal fans
yes.
in the world. And I miss coming out here, and it's been fun so far. You know what I mean? I'm having a lot of flashbacks of over the years, but I miss it, and I've been enjoying it, and they embrace me the same way.
Great.
Every time, and the love never gets old.
Yeah, they love you here, man. 就说其实呢，说最近如何，是不是很久没有来到亚洲，感受如何？他说，真的是很想念亚洲啊，因为之前就是因为那个疫情的关系，很多地方也去不了。那么他说呢，真的是非常热爱，尤其亚洲的球迷。然后像去了内地，然后呢突然间那么久没有来到亚洲，然后呢去了内地，然后又到了台北，然后就发现很多这个所谓的闪回啊，把以前的那个所谓的记忆呢，慢慢的又恢复到这个记忆之中。然后说亚洲的球迷呢，可以说是最忠实的球迷，所以他想念怀念，然后来到台北呢，真的可以说是。又回到当时的一个很好的一个情景，所以呢，想念能够回来是非常的高兴的。So after basketball recently, what have you been doing? 都做些什么事情呢 ？I heard fishing. 听说你在钓鱼啊
Yeah, definitely. I love to fish. But mainly just I think that the best part is being able to do a lot of the things that I didn't have time to do when I was playing. I was so dedicated into playing basketball and trying to improve my craft. Just getting a chance to be around my kids a lot more. My 2 older kids, I was playing basketball when they were growing up, so I wasn't, involved like I should have been in their life. So the 3 youngest ones, now I'm able to do a lot of things with them. Get a chance to take them to school, pick them up from school.
Oh, driving daddy.
Yeah, what I mean? Like all of the daddy duties that I didn't have before, I get a chance to do them now. So, I'm happy about that.
所以说，在那个不打篮球之后做些什么事情呢？他说，因为当时打篮球的时候呢，可以说非常投入篮球这个行业，那么没有时间做他很多私人的事情，所以现在退休之后呢，就可以做很多私人的事情。尤其他讲的说呢，就是跟他的家人。以前可以从他的口气可以听得出来，就是说很多小孩子，他当时小孩子就是成长的过程，没有很多东西没有能够参与到。那现在呢有这个时间了，那么现在跟他几个比较年轻一点的呢，就可以参与当时没有能够参与到的孩子成长的一些过程，像带小孩子上课啊，我说当司机了，对，当司机，然后呢可以尽量的融入这个在家庭的这个生活之中。所以当时在打球的时候没有能够做到的事情。 他希望能够这个时候呢，可以把当时所谓的没有做到，可以现在把这个有时间了，可以把这个当时没有做到，再尽量把它可以做得更好一点的。So, what's your favorite part about taking care of kids? I mean, 带小孩 ，cause I have a little kid too. I love it. Didn't know it about it, but now I really love it. 以前带小孩有什么感受？因为我有个小的，所以 what's your favorite part about being a dad and taking care of kids? Now you say you can get involved more with their lives.
Just being able to help them and be there when they need the support, they need the love from you, they need the understanding. Just helping them in any way that you possibly can, and just help them through their trials and tribulations that they go through in life, and helping them realize that they're going to make mistakes. It's not going to always, everything's not going to always go right all the time. It's not about, how many times you fall down. The only thing that matters is every time you fall down, you're able to get back up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So just a whole bunch of lessons that I've learned throughout my life, through mentors, through family members, through my parents, all of the positive things that that I've learned in my life and I've been through in my life through other people, just implementing it in their life and just taking those teachings that I got from other people that love me and giving it to them.
OK， 那么说那个其实就是最希望那个在带孩子的时候最喜欢的过程是什么呢？就是说他其实就希望跟小孩子们分享他的过程，然后呢跟他们分享他的经验、生活的过程，然后呢有些什么该做的或者当时他做的一些事情，跟他分享他的以前生活过来的一些事情，让跟小孩子来他们有什么问题可以问他，他可以帮你解决。然后希望就是说跟你讲说，希望灌输一些这个经验，然后灌输一些思维，就是说你虽然会跌倒，但是你要永远爬起来。然后呢，有什么任何问题，不一定都是天大的一个事情，你要去怎么去面对，然后怎么样去可以说是 handle 去这些事情，然后呢，希望可以把他的人生经验传递给他的小朋友，然后就是他们可以成长的时候呢，可以应该算是比较成熟一点吧，要快成熟一点。So you gotta teach them basketball， 一定会教他们篮球吧 ？How about football？ 还是因为他是打美式橄榄球的 ？What should you teach more?
No football players. One basketball player. My older son was into it. My 25-year-old son, he was into it a lot in the beginning.
Basketball.
Earlier.
Right.
But not anymore. Now my 14-year-old daughter, she has a love for it. So it's kind of tough being who I am, trying to.
You wish they could actually take your legacy and go to the NBA too, right? Or WNBA, right?
Not really, because you don't want to put that pressure on them. You want them to have their own identity and be who they want to be in life. I never, pushed basketball off on them. And the hardest thing about trying to teach my daughter is her understanding constructive criticism. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Not just thinking daddy's punishing her or getting on her about something. So a lot of times, I would.
Will she take it good, or it's like, Dad, leave me alone?
Kinda, you know what I mean. That's the vibe that I get, but it's kind of like I would tell like her coach things that I want her to know, and then let him be the bad guy.
The basketball dad, of course, yeah. 就说希望他的小孩子会不会变成跟他一样是变成球员呢？因为他以前打那个美式橄榄球。他说好，他的25岁的儿子呢，刚开始打篮球有兴趣，后来没了。他的年轻的这个女儿，他说打得不错。然后呢，但是我说是不是他们也是因为你有这么一个那么有名的这么一个那么有名的球员，而且有那么多的所谓的成就。是不是他也希望他们有跟你一样这个好的成就，在这个未来的这个生活里面？他说，希望他们可以做他们要做的事情，我也不敢去逼他们要做什么。但是当然啦，如果说他说这个女儿是比较对篮球比较有兴趣，所以呢，他会跟他讲一些他的那个教的方式啊什么的，但是也不敢逼太多，要不然他说他的女儿会反弹，看爸说你干嘛管那么多，或者你这个态度我不太能够接受，所以他还在衡量这个所谓的这种。该怎么教他的女儿，或者是跟他的女儿的教练说该做些什么事情。所以呢，各位可以了解，他非常希望他的小孩也可以加入到篮球这个行业，但是也不想去逼他们太多，让他们有他们自由的选择的一个方式。但是呢，也看得出来，就说他也希望他们做得好，因为通常都会在美国很多这些像学校都会的父母亲， 都会跟教练说，哎，他应该怎么样。他说我是打成这个样子，对不对？就变成名人堂里面的成员，我可以给你一些意见。所以呢，也是希望他们好，但是又不敢做太多的。So at one point where you say like, I'll back off because I know you want them to go somewhere, but I don't want to push too much. Is that tough? 会不会很难控制？要他们变成篮球球员，但是又不敢太压迫他们。Like how do you hold back?
Only I think the toughest part for me is just wanting them to succeed. You know what I mean? And not trying to push too much, but at the same time trying to give them the knowledge that I have and the experience that I have to get them to achieve the goal that they want to achieve. You know what I mean? It's kind of like having tough love, but I think I'm getting better at it. Like I said, because I try to use their coaches and other people as a crutch, because I think they take it a lot different from other people.
Right. Not the dad.
Right, when it's constructive criticism. Like I think as she gets older, she probably accept it a lot better, and she'll understand that I'm just trying to help. A lot of times when you accomplish the things that I've accomplished, they'll look at it like I can't be as good as you, Daddy, or I'm not you. You know what I mean? And feel like that's the vibe that I'm giving off. Like I don't want them to be like me or anything like me. I want them to be better than me. I want them to use me. Yeah. That's the sport that they chose, or she chose. So I just want her to understand that I want what's best for her. You know what I mean? And I think as she get older, she'll accept it a lot better than she is when she's only 14 years old. So hopefully in a couple years, she'll take it a little better than she has been.
所以听得出来，那个女儿对她老爸的这个叫法，肯定有些有点意见啊。那他说的就是是不是很困难？就是因为也希望自己的小孩可以跟着他的这个脚步去打篮球。但是他说呢，好，那么如果说他想跟他女儿沟通，但是又不敢太直接的话呢，他说这样子，所以呢，有像教练啊，一些旁边的朋友啊，用他们做一个所谓的这个白手套，把他的想法跟别人讲，然后透过他们跟他女儿这样讲，然后呢，就是说希望他的这个教导的方式也不会太过压迫这样子。所以呢，他说 tough love 就是说我想给你爱，但是有时候看起来的这个爱的这个方式可能会有一点太坚强吧，应该这么说。所以呢，他说他现在才14岁。但是他也希望他有朝之日会了解爸爸对他的这个付出的心思，跟这个他爸爸的苦衷吧，应该这么说。但是他真的觉得，就是说他才14，有朝一日会长大，会了解他想做一些什么事情的。So what else do you like to do in your free time now that like you're not playing basketball full time? Do you still touch basketball yourself? 自己还打篮球吗
No.
Oh no.
No.
For fun?
The answer is gone to heaven, and Allen Iverson is still here. The answer is
Basketball's gone.
It's gone. That part of my life is that I done moved from that chapter of my life. I mean, once in a while I shoot with my daughter in the yard. You know what I mean? Just casual shooting around. But other than that, that's it. I just love to watch it. I'm just the biggest basketball fan in the world. I just love it. You know what I mean? Every aspect of it. But other than that, I like to just do regular people things.
Like what? Like what? What do you do most nowadays? What does Allen Iverson do most of the time?
For fun?
Yeah.
Play cards. I like to play Monopoly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Not a video game guy. I like to shoot pool. I don't know, just
cook.
I just learned how recently in the last 8 months I've been my girl's been teaching me how to cook. So that's a fun part of it. I like I like being able to cook for them around the house.
Nice.
Like anytime they get hungry, I love when they come in and say, "Daddy, fix me something." And I always like to do it no matter what I'm doing, because it's fun to me, because I haven't ever been able to do it. And now that I've learned how to do it, that's all I want to do.
Chef Iverson.
Yes, definitely.
所以现在就是平时做什么事情来开心呢？他说他喜欢玩扑克牌，然后呢也喜欢玩大富翁啊。我们小时候玩那个大富翁，喜欢那个大富翁。 那么说那个打撞球、桌球，然后我说你会喜欢煮饭吗？诶，他说这7、8个月来，那个刚开始学这个烹饪吧，煮饭，他觉得现在蛮好玩的，因为现在他的家人呢会说，哎，爸爸，我肚子饿了，可以帮我做一些东西吃吗？他觉得很开心。Allen Iverson dish number 1， 最会做的是什么菜 ？Dish number 1， your favorite food， I mean dish that you make， 最会做什么
？Dish number 1, pork chops.
嗯
，pork chops.
猪扒。
Definitely.
What's your secret？ 你的秘密呢？Any secret？ 有没有秘密
？No, I guess the way I season them. I guess.
Okay.
Pork chop.
Pork chop. Anything else?
Tacos.
Taco 这个墨西哥饼，那个塔克饼 ，taco 饼。Okay, tacos, pork chop. Any Chinese food？ 你吃中国餐吗
？Shrimp fried rice.
虾仁炒饭。
Yeah.
Taipei, what do you want to eat？ 有没有人跟你讲说台北有什么好吃的
？Shrimp fried rice. I love it.
还是虾仁炒饭 ？A lot of food in Taipei. 台北很多好吃的。Has Joe and those guys ever given you any suggestions like stinky tofu?
They always suggest, but I'm kind of stubborn when it comes to trying things. Like I don't like trying because
not adventurous.
No, not at all. Because once I get hungry, and you bring it, I'm ready then. And if I don't like it, then I gotta wait for something else. So
所以他说吃东西来说的话呢，就是不敢太冒险的，因为他最怕什么？就如果说你突然间给他一个东西吃，他不太喜欢吃的话呢，我还要等下一道菜，就等很久，所以就不要那么啰嗦，就给我的虾仁炒饭就好了。Okay, so this trip to Taipei, what do you want to bring to our friends over here and our youngsters over here? 这次来台北，想带来一些什么样的东西给我们的年轻的球员朋友们啊，等等的。
Just to have the experience, you know. I wish when I was young, I had the opportunity to be around someone that I idolized, someone that I looked up to. If I could, you know, have a chance to be around Michael Jordan and listen to him, learn from him, have that experience of him just being in the vicinity of me. Would be great for me. I know I have a lot of fans here, and just my presence, I think it was might be something they remember and cherish.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And just give them my highs and my lows in my life, and you know, be able to speak and have them understand that the sky's the limit. You can be and do anything you want to do in life, and I don't always want my message to be to kids. You know, I want my message to go, you know, from top to bottom.
Okay.
Everybody, you know what I mean? And
right.
That's very important for me. And I want it to be a great experience for myself. I want to feel good about myself and what I have to offer to this world. You know, my knowledge of being here 47 years and the things that I've learned, the things that I've been through in my life, and I want to be able to share them. I want to be an open book to the world and share my experiences with everybody.
那希望这次来到台北呢，希望就是说不只是年轻的朋友，他希望呢把他的人生的经验，因为他说那个他在年轻的时候呢，也真的是希望当时有这个机会呢，就是有一些像一些叔叔哥哥一些所谓的长辈给他一些不同的意见跟影响力，所以呢，当时他觉得他缺乏这么一些人物来给他教导一些事情呢，他希望现在以他的这个地位，他的身份。希望可以来到，比如说像来到台北，然后呢，或者来到台湾世界任何地方，希望把他的一些经验传递给朋友们，而且不只是年轻的朋友们，希望把他的一些所谓的人生的高潮、人生的低潮都跟各位分享。然后呢，就是刚刚说的，就是不只是给年轻的朋友们，而是给任何年龄的朋友们，把他的人生经验跟各位分享一下，希望可以影响到各位，希望可以就是正面的，可以让大家从他的身上学到很多事情，也就可以说是当成一个英文叫 role model。对不对？一个榜样给各位，所以希望做到这个事情的。So when you're growing up, basketball idol, everyone's gonna ask you. You're so good. Everyone idolizes you. Basketball players, 他们爱死你了 right? But who do you look up to when you were growing up? 你的偶像
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan, hands down.
Hands down, no question about it. I wanted to be like Mike.
Like Mike. Which part of him do you want to be like? And have you achieved? 想当 Michael 哪一部分？你有成功吗？
Which part? Every part. as a basketball player, I just wanted to be as dominant as him, as great as he was. I wanted to be feared like he was, and I wanted to have an impact on all basketball fans. I wanted to have a long-lasting or everlasting impact on all basketball fans all across the world. And I think if I didn't reach that point, I got damn close to it.
他说那个他的偶像就是 Michael Jordan， 他的韧性，他的球技，他整个篮球各方面都是想学习的这个地方。然后他最后呢，就是说，因为他能够希望可以有，而且像 Michael Jordan 的影响力。然后呢，就是如果说他在这个篮球的生涯里面，如果说没有达到他那一部分的话呢，他认为他自己也接近，也快差不多到那一个部分了。So, honestly, again, like you just said, you and Michael Jordan, you think you're just as good as Michael Jordan, or even better? 你认为你自己比 Michael Jordan 厉害，还是差不多 ？Honest opinion. People think you're great. Honestly, I mean, you know, one of the most influential person in NBA history.
Okay.
Right? I mean,
influential. That might be.
And your skill, and everybody knows, 对不对？你都厉害。你有跟 Michael Jordan 比起来，你会认为你跟他一样吗
？I was good, but that's kind of far-fetched. I don't think
you don't
nobody close to being on the level as him.
Humble.
Not to me. Well, I think Kobe was the closest to him.
You don't think you're close to? We all think you're.
Maybe if I was tall, I think I would have had a chance if I was tall. But you know, just his size, it meant a lot. That helped him in a lot of ways because he was able to post people up as well. Like he could play in the perimeter.
Okay, different purposes, yeah.
Yeah, you know, he could dominate on the perimeter, but you know, if it was kind of easier for bigger guys because they can start off closer to the basket. I always got to start
That's
off.
a natural advantage.
Yeah, exactly. It's just a natural advantage. You know what I mean?
他就说那个，他认为他没有像 Michael Jordan 那么厉害，因为说就是因为 Michael 本身就是他有他的能力跟他的这些技术，但是另外就是说他也比他高很多，所以当个子比较高一点，然后身材比他大一点的话呢，可能做的一些事情就一开始可以说天然的就是比较占一点优势，所以他说他比不上他的原因就是因为除了这个技术可能跟他有一点相差之外呢，这个天生的这个所谓的身材。这个限制呢，也是他认为他跟 Michael Jordan 有点差别的这么一个因素吧，这样子讲的 ，OK？So yeah, NBA Finals, everybody wants to know your take on the NBA Finals. NBA 的这个总冠军 ，Who?
I mean,
definitely Philadelphia, right?
Took the words out of my mouth. I mean, obviously, I want Philly to win. I definitely want us to win it all. But on the West, I think it's wide open. I think Golden State just they changed that series today. Phoenix is going back home, so that's going to be a big one. You know, if they get that one, then you know, Game 7, depending on if somebody have a breakout game or something, anything can happen. You never know. I mean, the West is wide open. But
okay, straight up, last two teams in the championship. Final two teams in the championship.
Who do I think it'll be?
Yeah. Philly,
obviously. Us
Boston?
And
Boston or
no. Us.
Philly. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong side. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah. The West.
Lakers, they're coming up strong. 不知各位有什么想法？各位对这个最后的冠军赛，他说 Philadelphia 费城是一个，但是另外西岸的话 ，The West Coast， 有谁有意见 ？Any suggestions? Tough, huh?
I think
Denver
or Phoenix.
丹佛或者是凤凰城哦，你们认为这样子 OK 吗？We'll see. Okay, we'll see. So
definitely Philadelphia though.
Definitely Philadelphia to win it all. Philadelphia win it all. OK. 当然他说费城应该就是那个赢这个总冠军的。OK. 好，那么时间也差不多，这个时候我也问了一些问题，当然很多问题我也没有问到，因为闲聊一下的话呢，可能时间有限，所以呢也不知道此时 还有有谁有一些问题可以直接问一问 ？Maybe it's a Q&A from the press here. I guess. 哎，这边你好。
你好，我是 ET Today 杜一军。Allen 你好，我想问的是，从 Allen Iverson 退休之后，其实全世界篮球迷都在找，就是下一个的 Iverson 接班人会是谁？那这些年我们可能听到 Kyrie Irving、可能 John Morant 这些很顶尖的后卫。那我想问 Allen， 他自己觉得，目前现役的球员中，哪一个球员让他想起可能过往有他的影子，或是他觉得有他一点点那种感觉？
那个 feel 啊，
对，谢谢。
Okay. All right. So everybody a lot of people look up to you as their idol and their role model. So who do you think right now as NBA players right now, who can fill your shoes that you think that's like another Iverson, so to speak? The way they play, their attitude, their toughness, etc., etc. Who do you think is closest?
I don't think it's one person. It's so many people that I can see my game in, and I can see the influence I had on so many different guys. So I don't think it's one guy that stand out.
You don't have one that comes out like no. Some say John Morant. No.
I mean, yeah, that's a good comparison because of, it's hard. Obviously, the size, not the height, but the slender build when I played. That's definitely a good comparison. Mm-hmm. But most of those guys are so much taller than me. Mm-hmm. Like John Morant's like 6'3". Steph is 6'3". I mean, Kyrie 6'2". Like these guys are taller than me, but you can see, them being, just have all the heart in the world and, all the toughness in the world. You can see those things. The competitive nature that I had, and my will to win. You can see it in a plethora of different guys. So I wouldn't say one guy that'll stand out, but I think it's multiple guys.
Maybe one or two examples, possibly one or two examples.
I mean, just
one in particular.
I think Kyrie's will to win, to be able to take over. You know what I mean? I wouldn't compare his handles to mine because I think he has the best handles in the world. It's not even close. Steph is just on another level, as far as his shooting. But, him believing that he's the best player out on the basketball court night in and night out. That was my attitude, and I don't think it was ever anything being cocky or arrogant. It's just the confidence level.
Okay, cool. 他说没有一个人可以，就是说可以所谓的代替他这个位置。他说很多不同的人的他们的球技、他们的身高、他们的一些所谓心理的这个素质，像 Kyrie Irving， 然后呢他的这个运球很厉害，那么他是一方面，然后另外就是像 Curry， 他的投篮、他的准确度等等各方面，所以他不认为是有一个人可以像他或者跟他一样的做差不多一样的一个球员，是不同的人加在一起。现在的话，就像刚才讲的，像 Kyrie Irving 或者像 Curry 这样子几个球员会加在一起，会比较像他这么一个球员的一个综合体。好，那边，yeah.
Okay, hi, Mr. Iverson. I'm a reporter from China Television Company. I understand that this is your second time coming to Taiwan. What made you decide to visit Taiwan again this time? Thank you and wish you a pleasant journey.
Just my experience. And speaking of, the experience that I had last time was a great experience. Even though it was so much longer ago, and then the partners that I've been coming here with for years recommended it. Obviously, they got to check the temperature and see if the people want me to come, and they put their heads together and felt like this would be a place that people would want to see me, and we felt that we would have a great experience here. So I trust my team and the decisions that they make, as far as setting up these tours. And obviously, so far, it was a great decision.
OK， 那么这个问题就是说，为什么这次会想到会再次来台北呢？他就说，其实一直想就是再来到亚洲来做一些不同的这个 tour。然后呢，他就说，其实亚洲刚才也讲过了很多这个球迷，然后呢也是一个地方就是很多他们的团队也可以就是说推荐，就是这时候可以继续到亚洲多几个地方。就是说他也是来过，经验很好，所以呢 也是经过他们别人的推荐，跟他自己想来的这些选择之中，就选择来到了台北跟各位见面了。哎。
Hello, Mr. Iverson. I represent the Associated Press. So I have a question for you. You've been to Asia, you've been to China, you've been to Taiwan. What would you do if you were to inspire young people? What would you prefer to do if you were to inspire young people? Thank you.
你会做些什么来影响我们的年轻人？
Just talk, give them my experience. I think the best thing when you talking to young people, a lot of times I think the best thing to do is put yourself and take yourself back to when you were their age, and you talk about the things you did wrong and the things you did right and the things that help you. For myself personally, the things that helped me become who I became in a positive way, you know what I mean? And I explained to them the do's and the don'ts of what you go through in life, what to try to stay away from, what to do more, what to do less. You know what I mean? Just my life learned lessons, and then you just try to share them with those kids, and then out of however many kids it is, if one of them get it, then I think you did your job. And if one person becomes successful from your blueprint, then I think it's a job well done.
好，那么他说怎么样去影响这年轻人呢？就说很简单，透过说的方式，希望就透过这个听他说他的人生经验，刚才也讲过他的人生经验，然后呢跟大家分享，年轻人分享他在成长过程的一些该做的、不该做的事情。然后说，经过这些人生经验跟各位分享之后呢，如果说可以正面的影响到任何一个人的话呢，他认为他这个所谓该做的事情就已经成功了。所以靠说分享人生经验来正面的影响我们的年轻人。来，OK，哦，one last question， 好 ，one more。
Hi, Allen. I'm a reporter from Videoland, and you said you want to be like Mike in terms of influence, and now so many cameras and so many fans crowded here just for you. It proves that you are one of the most iconic players in the history of NBA. So how does it feel to be such a legend on and off the court?
I think it's a great feeling. On the basketball court, I think I put in so much work, and I always just wanted to be. I just wanted to make it to the NBA. Now, all the other accolades, things that I've accomplished, those are just, icing on the cake, just extra blessings that God gave me. Obviously, Him giving me the opportunity to, fulfill my dream and become who I ultimately wanted to become. And then, all the other stuff along the way, scoring titles, All-Star games, MVPs, Hall of Fame, all of that stuff was just, extra. It was just a blessing, just a gift from Him. Off the court, just, love being me, like just love being around my friends. Obviously, with this mic in my hand, the cameras in my face, I'm not the Allen Iverson that, my closest friends know. They know a whole nother guy, you know what I mean? But in front of the camera, I'm still always genuinely me. I'm just a lot more outgoing and outspoken and other things I can't, my language is a little different off the court, but that's just who I am. The overall makeup of who I am is just me. Like, I don't try to be nobody that I'm not. I don't try to be nobody else. I always use the phrase, why not be yourself? Everybody else is taken. I think it's important for people to be comfortable in their skin and love the person that their God made and roll with it. There's nothing wrong with being you.
Just loyal to yourself.
Be loyal to yourself. Be satisfied at the person. When you look in the mirror and the person that's looking back at you, feel good about that person.
其实问题呢，其实就是说你有那么好的成就，又是那么伟大的篮球明星，那么在场上场外呢， 你感受如何？应该这么说吧。他就说，其实是一个他很感恩，在场上他说有这个成就，他有付出了很多，所以才有今天的成就。然后当然呢，他的付出，他的成就，当然可以说是感谢上天给他这些得分王的这个头衔，这不同的头衔，这都是他在场上成功。另外那些所谓的蛋糕上面的糖霜吧，应该这么是。那么当然在那个场外呢来说，他说他场外他就是喜欢当自己，然后呢就场外的话呢，就是他现在看到各位也是自己，只是场外的他可能讲话的声音可能有点不一样，讲的内容可能有点不一样，他的表情可能也会有一点不一样。但是他说很多，因为现在那么多的摄影机跟那么多记者的话呢，他还是保持他的原有的自己，但是呢是一个比较所谓的调整过一点点的一个 Allen Iverson。但是不管怎么样，还是个真实的 Allen Iverson， 就把这个真实给各位看到，只是场外场内有一个不同的一种表现的方式而已吧，对不对？但不管怎么样说，都是感恩有今天的成就了。OK， 好，那么今天时间也差不多，待会儿就是我们的这个 Fear No One 传奇球星 Allen Iverson 的见面会了。那么现在这个时候，我想各位想有他的一个单独的照片吧 ，right? So how about Allen? They wanted some individual photo of you. So if you don't mind, please maybe in front of this board right here, maybe pose for a couple of individual pictures for the press. Thank you very much. I'll pull this aside. Oh, actually this one right here. Howdy. In the middle. Where's the middle at? That's the middle. Okay. 好了，那么这次真的要感谢 Evolution Sports， 让 Allen Iverson 这次来到台北，然后他的成就，我想各位也都完全了解。然后希望在今天的见面会呢，也可以教给我们年轻朋友们一些他的思维跟他的一些技巧。Hopefully today on the court, where Allen can teach some kids some of his moves and his different thoughts. you can instruct. I'll see you in a bit. Thank you very much. Thank you. 好的，感谢各位。那么待会儿7点钟就是我们的见面会了，到时候再跟各位见面。谢谢各位，谢谢。
She